first of all, before we do anything else, is for everybody to stand. And we're about to outgrow the room. What do you think, guys? Yes. I would like for everybody to stand, find somebody you do not know, introduce yourself, give them a business card, but guess what? When you're networking, what do? You ask for theirs first. So see who can ask first. Always ask for theirs first. All right. So why? You are the initiator. Everyone stand up and find somebody you do not know. Introduce yourself and let's network.
Hi, I'm Gina Davis. I'd love to get your business card. I got a surprise solution
We
for
ain't got
that.
that far yet.
I got a solution for that. I'm Gina Davis.
Pastor Boyd High School.
Nice to meet you.
Pastor Renee James.
Nice to meet you too.
You too.
Here's my business card. And what is it right here?
That's my handmade over the 5 seconds thing.
Yeah. Real proud. But it was very y'all were gonna be that one.
You have a business card?
Morning, how are you? Marty?
My goodness. It's gonna be a fling day, isn't it?
Good to see you. Yeah, we have cards. Okay. Good morning.
Okay.
They're the head card breakers. Okay. Well, let me introduce myself. Have to get yours.
Hi, Tanisha Sticker. Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
How you doing? Good to see you. Don Waller. Okay.
This is my name is Marty.
Okay.
Tell me she was being.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
Yeah, so what
I got some
I know your name from somewhere.
Which one? WTWB's Chancellor team.
Well, actually, what we're doing, what I'm doing now is we're trying to get
A lot of passes through that.
I know a lot of people like this. Elvis,
Okay, maybe this.
Well, I'll put that phone away.
I'll give you a
Nice to have y'all here today. You're all going to be speaking.
Okay, if everyone will find a seat.
Thank you. Let me get my seat. Nice to meet you. Good.
Are we live?
We are live.
Let me get up again.
Is the camcorder working?
Yes, everything is working.
Excellent. All right, I need some help. We at Business Over Coffee work with professionals who want to optimize 3 things. Tell me the first one. Say it louder. Say it louder. Okay. Educational exchange and networking. Hey, my husband even knows. Okay, so those are the 3 things that we focus on for your business, for your ministry, for your nonprofit, whatever it is that your profession is. That's what we work to help you with and work with you on. We have Marty. Would you wave at everyone?
Good morning.
Good morning. Marty is one of our speakers today with travel leaders, and we have some fabulous announcements to make. Breaking news with that. Tanisha Stigger of Convoy of Hope. Would you wave at everyone? She will be speaking to us as well. This is her table. We will have a break for people to go around the tables as well. And then we have Pastor B.W. Burnett. Would you wave at everyone? And he has something special that only costs $1 for 15 days that's very, very exciting that we can actually do right here in the room. And then we have also speaking, and who am I missing? Oh, Girls Inc. Yes, and wait at everyone. We'll be sharing why she's here, and it has something to do with Marty and this special announcement that we have. So we have that going on. Then we have Melinda Reed in the back who has a table, and she is making Memphis Slim. Everyone say making Memphis Slim.
Making Memphis Slim.
And Melinda, wave at everybody. Melinda has sponsored me, so you can just watch me every week as I get smaller, okay? And Melinda has some samples back there, and it's not something that replaces your food. It's actually something that you just drink once a day. Tastes like Crystal Light. I love it. I absolutely love it. So definitely see her, and I want you to bring a before and after picture one day.
Okay.
Unbelievable. You've lost over 100 pounds.
No, about 47. Gonna lose another 40 this year.
47 pounds is a lot of weight. Yes. And yes, exactly. So make sure you visit her table in the back. Then we have, and Melinda's one of our newer members from Talk Shop. Talk Shop meets every Wednesday. We're in collaboration with them. So thank you for being here, Melinda. We have Renee Smith, Pastor Renee, who has Tracy Lynn Jewelry. How many of you ladies like that?
Oh, yeah.
That's very nice, huh? And Pastor Renee is one of our newer members, and we welcome you here along with your mother. And your name is Alicia. It's so good to have you here. Let's welcome our guest. And then we have Sarah, wave at everyone in the back, our BOCI consultant. If you have questions about membership, see Sarah. And she also has cookies, 2 for $1, peanut butter with chocolate kisses on top, and free brownies back there. So homemade. So on our next break, you can go back there, get complimentary coffee, complimentary brownies, and then get cookies if you would like. She's also taking orders for next week if you would like to place an order.
Not next week, it'll be the week after. I'll be out of town next
The
week.
following week. Okay. All right, so I believe that's it for all the preliminaries. Pastor Burnett, would you introduce your guest that you have brought today?
Certainly. I brought with me this morning Pastor Boyd Highfield, and it's been an exciting time. We spent several hours just talking to each other last night, and he has with him, Pastor, would you introduce your guest?
Yeah, this is my sister and also my co-pastor and prophetess of our ministry, Pastor Renee James, and my spiritual daughter, and she's also a prophetess of our ministry, Catherine Jones.
So good to have you all here today. Okay, then we have Y. Would you introduce yourself to everyone?
Good morning. My name is Y. My company is Y's Joyful.
Wise.
Yeah.
I love it. You spread joy all the time. And Carolyn, I'm going to have you come up in a moment. So I'm going to pass over you. I'm also going to have Deborah come up in a moment. And then I have my husband in the back, who is the CFO at BOCI. Would you say something to everyone?
Yes. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Move right on.
Okay, then we have David, who is running the camera right now, and he is a part of our BOCI tech team. Caroline is ill today, so remember her in your prayers. But David does a fabulous job, so thank you. Then we have Ryan. Wave at everybody. Ryan Davis, who is a part of our tech team. Gina Davis, who's a part of our tech team and a business owner in her own right. Tell us what you do, Gina.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Gina Davis, and I'm with a company called Send Out Cards. I help small business with their customer follow-up with an online greeting card, gift, and photo store. I help them stay in touch with their customers, build better relationships, and I would love to talk to you.
Amen. Absolutely. What she does is fabulous. Okay, and then we have our live blogger in the back who's fabulous, and I'm sure I'm going to have you come up here in a moment too, so I'm going to skip over you, but she is blogging and taking photos as we speak. Then we have Dawn Lawler, who is also fabulous and going to be a part of this breaking news that's going to happen here in a moment. So we'll save you for a moment. Then we're going over here to Delmar. Delmar, I'm going to have you come up and make an announcement. So, not yet. So we're going to come back to you. Now, Beverly, tell us what you do.
I'm Beverly Floyd.
and I custom design jewelry to enhance your wardrobe and redesign heirloom jewelry pieces to bring them to life. Yes, and you are a professional Boost alumni. So everyone, give all of our members and our guests Okay, now I would like to have Melinda come up and tell us, take about 60 seconds to tell us about what's on your table back there. I know I did. And then I would like Renee, who sells Tracy Lynn jewelry, to come up after you and talk about what's at your table.
Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. I really appreciate the opportunity, and my mission is making Memphis slim. I finally found a year ago an opportunity that I had hope in losing weight. I was about a size 18. Like I said, I've lost about 47 pounds, and my goal is to lose another 40 pounds this year. I've gone from a size 18 down to 12. My real inspiration when I found out about this company was their first mission was breast health and preventing breast cancer. And I'm a breast cancer survivor of 15 years. And so when they started that was really the first thing. What they added on to that is that women who are overweight have a 30% risk of getting breast cancer. And then if you've had breast cancer, you have an increased risk of getting breast cancer. So getting healthy is my mission, making Memphis slim. Melinda Reed.
Love it.
Hello, I'm Renee Smith. I am with Tracy Lynn Fashion Jewelry, and it's our motto, people love our jewelry because they love our style. It's my job to motivate, inspire, and change lives. I want to tell you shortly how I got into Tracy Lynn. Our business, we have a company called Faith Centered Construction. How many know the economy took a very bad turn? And so we were faced with a very big challenge. We went from $300,000 a year to zero. And so I needed to do something to help our family, and I needed to do something that was profitable, something that was flexible, and something that was affordable for me. And I've been doing it, and also what I like to do is later on I'd like to show you more about our jewelry and how you can become a partner as well. Thank you for the opportunity. Amen.
Yes, thank you. And you may wonder how they got a table. You can get a table at our BOCI Click and Connect. This event is on what? The third Thursday of every month, and it's $25 for a table. Now, Cheryl, would you come up and tell us what you do with SQ Modern Media, professional blogger, fabulous professional that we are so proud to have representing us as a blogger as well.
Okay, well, my company, SQ Modern Media, provides unique social media solutions for your business. And I believe that social media can benefit every business. I'm sure all of you are on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, right? So where do you want to reach your customers? You want to reach them where they are. So that's what we do. We help you connect with them, build a relationship, and really show them that you are an expert in your field. So if you need any of that for your business, need some guidance or training, come speak with me and we can work it out for you.
Tell us about the event coming up on the second Thursday of next month.
Okay, so the second Thursday of next month, it's the Weave Your Own Web. It's the last installment of our Blogging 101 series. But even if you miss the first two, you can still come and we'll teach you a lot of different things about actually blogging, actually writing, how to write well, how to really put your own voice into it, as well as some of the back-end work that is necessary for blogging. And that's 9 to 11. And
it's the 14th of March. And it's right here in this room. Thank you. And Delmar, you've used Cheryl's services.
Yes.
In a word?
Oh, it's wonderful because someone that I had started blogging for a year. Last year I was not inspired to blog about anything. And this year, I think I'm like on blog number 5 already. So she is awesome. So she gives me direction in the kind of blogging I should be doing now as I'm rebranding my business.
Okay, good deal. Now, we work with you, bringing everyone together. As you can see, there's just a lot of things going on in here, lots of different professions, for more tools for 4 things. Can you tell me one word? Connections. What's the next one? Collaboration. What's the next one? Exposure. And what's the next one? Business. So if you take all 3 of those first 3 and you put them together, they should turn into business. It's up to you to follow up with everyone. So now, the next thing that I would like to do is bring our very own Virginia Rowland, who is the manager of this floor at Ridgeway Business Center. We have a fabulous working relationship. How many of you know we have a 2-year anniversary coming up in April?
Yeah.
We've been here 2 years with BOCI. Isn't that exciting? And we are now at 1,059 members and growing daily. And Virginia, when we had 30 members, I called her one day, didn't know her, from Adam, and said, would you like to get some exposure with business owners? And she said, well, let's meet. And so we connected, and we've been here ever since. So Virginia, tell us what you offer for our members.
Well, sure. First of all, I want to welcome everybody to being here today. It's good to see I see a lot of familiar faces. I know it takes a lot of time out of your day to be here, and we just really appreciate it. We are Ridgeway Business Center. We're an executive suite. We offer virtual offices, regular offices. There are many ways to describe us, but basically what we do is we're your image makers for your business. We are your staff. And how we provide that is through either how we answer your telephone calls in your company name, or how we just greet your guests when they come to meet with you, and we offer a professional environment. And so as such, we would like to help you guys out, and any BOCI professional member that signs up for a virtual account does receive a 10% discount. And if at the end of this meeting, if anybody would like a tour, see what we're all about, just stop at the front desk, and I'd be happy to talk to any of y'all. And again, I just want to welcome everybody. Thanks for being here.
Would anyone like a brochure? Is there anyone that would like to have one in your hand to read about? Okay, let us know if you do, because we'll get some on the table here. All right, Deborah has a surprise for us. Deborah Norwood is laughter lawyer, and it's not what it sounds like. She's not the ha ha ha. She is a great stress reliever, and she's also attorney-at-law. So welcome one of our executive counsel, Deborah Norwood. She comes up with her 3-minute surprise.
Hello. And good morning to everybody. I am so excited because I just returned from Washington, D.C., where I attended a conference. And the conference was for the J. Reuben Clark Society, International Society. And I met with hundreds and hundreds of attorneys from all over the world. And we had the privilege of listening to amazing speakers, one of which was Judge Thomas Clarence. My name is Deborah Norwood, and I am called Laughter Lawyer because one of the things I do is to help companies, people, and organizations de-stress through the power of mirthful laughter, good cheer, and positive psychology. I am the attorney for Fashion Academy, and Carolyn Bendel is there. She's a premier image consultant here locally, and I have the privilege of being her business partner. Through Carolyn Bendel, I had the opportunity to come to BOCI and have an opportunity to meet Sherry Henley. Because of Sherry Henley, I was invited to be on a television show, and because of that television show, Commercial Appeal was able to write an article about my company. Because of Virginia Rowland, who just happened to be here, she had me, gave me the privilege of this wonderful facility. And because of Virginia, I was able to do the presentation that the Commercial Appeal was able to cover. And therefore, I want you to know that connections, collaboration, exposure, and business at BOCI is real. And it can come true for your business as well. Now, for my little 3-minute tidbit, I know we've got some pastors here. I want you to know that I was in lawyer heaven when I went to Washington, D.C. And I got a chance to not only shake hands with some attorneys from the Court of Appeals, USDC Court of Appeals, but I also got to listen to the Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. And what I learned from the Court of Appeals judges, one of which I hugged, so I want you to know that that's a great privilege for an attorney, was there's hope. There's hope in our system because these are honorable people. One of them, Judge Silverman, was involved in the Watergate trials. His real life note to us was that we don't use the word honorable and dishonorable enough in the world, and we need to start using them. If you look at the media, you don't hear the word honorable and dishonorable. Justice Garland had a fantastic real-life insight. He said, you know, Truman said, if you come to Washington and you need a friend, get a dog. And he said that is so wrong, because nothing is more important than family. Why are we in business? It's to help our own families, to help the people we love. And Justice Garland said something that will be great for you pastors. He said, you know, if you want to keep it real, when you need to be actively involved in your own ward or parish. Get so involved, and if in any moment or another you feel that you are smarter, or that the people around you just don't get it or aren't that up here, that is the canary screaming in the mine shaft to have you repent. But don't worry, you can always repent, and you can always be used as a bad example. And finally, my last comment for you comes directly from the Supreme Court Justice himself, Clarence Thomas. And Clarence Thomas tells us that in his office, he's got a bust of his grandfather who was a slave. And this is my final message from BOCI and Laughter Lawyer to you. He said that that bust is looking over his desk, and there's a plaque in it. And that plaque says, get this, old man Kant is dead. I know, because I buried him.
Excellent. Delmar, would you come up here for just a moment? First of all, I would like you to introduce yourself, your business, and tell us what's happening on the first Thursday. Now, everyone, when do the events happen here? Thursdays from 9 to 11 every week. So what's happening the first Thursday of this month? Next month, sorry.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. My name is Delmar Johnson. I'm the president and founder of Delmar Johnson Enterprises, and that includes the brand HR Brain for Hire and For Expression Collection by Delmar Johnson. What will be happening on the first Thursday? I am humbly the host now for the BOCI TV professional interviews that we do every first Thursday here at the Ridgeway Business Center from 9 to 11 a.m. Every person who has signed up and paid their fee to be a professional member, their interviews are free. We have a special interview that we're going to be doing with the Mid-South Convoy of Hope. She's going to give us an overview today, but we're going to actually be doing more in-depth interviewing with her on next week, so we can know what Convoy of Hope is and how we as people in the community can get more involved with that. So I'm excited about that, and that's the first Thursday of every month that I'll be your host on BOCI TV.
Yes, and you do a fabulous job. How many of you saw Delmar? That
was my debut, and all.
Okay, while you're up here, I would like for you to talk a moment about Girls Inc. We've been in collaboration with Girls Inc. and we're going somewhere with this because Marty's going to follow up on this. And we have a representative, Natisha, am I saying your name correctly, of Girls Inc. with us today. So tell us what your experience has been in going out and representing us there and working with the girls and in the facility.
Oh yes, actually I started volunteering with Girls Inc. I think it was in September of 2011, so I'm coming up on my 2 years with them, and it has been a good experience for me just personally, because there are the girls get used to seeing my face, and that's the key with working with these girls. If you volunteer, try to do it on a consistent basis, because the consistency sticks in their head. Case in point, there was one young lady, probably one of the oldest girls that's in the group that I volunteered with, Mary, sharp young lady. She goes to Lemoyne College now, and I could tell that she was someone that you have to be consistent with to warm up to. Okay, at the point where she wasn't speaking or anything. Now even if she'll come and give me a hug, I can talk to her. I know what's going on in her life, and I asked her which grades were last semester. She made all A's and B's, almost made the dean's list. So the consistency is what's key with these girls. This summer, I'm going to be, and I'm like throughout the whole year, I'm doing some kind of volunteering with them. This summer, I'm going to be doing a creative writing program that I'm kind of, they're going to be my test bunnies, if you will, for Power with Pen program that I'm coming up with. So creative writing for the teens, and I do what is called Jiffy, which is preparing them for the future for careers and entrepreneurship with the 9 to 12-year-olds for the summertime. I'm actually already on started, but it's going to be specific for the summer. So I'm just, I show up. Sometimes they use me, sometimes they're not. But sometimes, even if I'm not doing anything particularly for that day, if they have some other activities that's outside of what I'm used to doing with them, then I'm there in presence and in support. So I don't always have to be, moving around or whatever. It's just the fact that I show up, and I show up consistently every week. So my day is usually on Thursdays. In the summertime, it'll be on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So you believe in Girls Inc.?
I believe, obviously, yeah. Almost 2 years. I believe in Girls Inc. So it is awesome.
Natisha, come on up and tell us more about Girls Inc. Everyone, welcome Natisha. Let me first tell you, and we're going to pass these around, and Marty's going to get to explain all of this. But I need drum roll. Drum roll. Okay, we have a BOCI Bringing Everyone Together cruise in February of 2014. So you can read all about this, and we'll have Don and Marty come up in a bit and talk about it. But Girls Inc. is going to get a portion of what is brought in from that cruise. And so that's why we've invited Natisha to tell you what Girls Inc. is about.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Natisha Burnett, and I am the Director of Program Services for Girls Incorporated of Memphis. We are an affiliate of a national organization where we aspire our girls to be strong, smart, and bold. Currently, we have over 90 affiliates throughout the United States and Canada. And here locally, we have 8 centers across the city of Memphis. We program for girls between the ages of 6 and 18, age-appropriate and age-progressive programming. Our program is research-based and it is comprehensive. We have an after-school program, summer camp, and we also program in the schools during school hours. We call that our outreach program. Our programs are life skills and enrichment type programs, as well as some educational assistance programs. We have STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math that we program on. We also do arts and crafts. We also do sports, health and sexuality, careers and life planning. And as Ms. Delmar mentioned, the Jiffy program, which stands for Jobs in the Future for Youth, she's helped us to actually update their program. It is a long-time program that we've had with the organization since its beginnings back when we were Girls Clubs of America. So 1990, the name changed to Girls Incorporated of Memphis. So that's basically what we do. Like I said, we program with our girls. We divide them into 3 age groups, 6 to 8, 9 to 11, and then 12 and up. We also give the girls opportunities to speak their voice. We have what we call girl talk, so we touch issues, we do conflict resolution, team building, self-esteem. So it's basically what we do in a nutshell. We offer our girls typical things outside their environment to give them exposure and to help them to become more independent, to prepare for the future. We also have a program called Economic Literacy, where we teach them about budgeting, investments, finances. And we also have a program that kind of came out of that called So You Want to Be an Entrepreneur, which is another program that Business on Coffee has assisted us with. So.
Thank you so much. If someone wants to volunteer with Girls Inc., you can see us over here at the table. Let Beverly know. She'll get your name, your information. We'll pass it on to Girls Inc. and they will contact you. Thank you, Natisha, for coming out. I appreciate it. I know that you are limited on time and will need to go. So thank you. Next, we are going to all stand, find somebody you don't know, grab a brownie, get cookies if you want, get some coffee, look at the table. We're going to take about 5 minutes here. Then we're going to be back on with Marty, Don, and myself.
No.
Yes.
Hi, how are you? Tanisha Stigger. It is a fair first time. I'm here to present Come on, hold yourself. That's okay. And they also bring local outreach to the city. So I'm here today to share how Contour Hope is coming back in the city and how it is to take that Contour Hope.
Still going good?
Oh, yep,
Hi, I know I've met you all before. At some of our convoy last year.
Oh, today's the other day I connected two businesses, hopefully they're gonna come on board. One of them is Total Eye Care, and they, the man, the optometrist company is producer of Facebook. And I gave him the business form.
Oh, good, good.
And also I gave business form to my doctor, who's a good doctor, primary medical.
Yeah, you really is. Well, that is wonderful, and I'm happy, so I'm sure we'll have some business tags and stuff. I can see people out there, you know, paying their way out.
I know we on pastor made me the liaison for the church.
I love that.
He wants me to coordinate everything for Ridgeway, and because they want to be
Yeah, we appreciate that.
We're supposed to turn it in, so you said they're going to. There's a drawing.
All right, everybody can go ahead and find a seat.
You want to do the video camera?
Remember to
I'm so shaky trying
tweet to @BOCI. Okay, we still have a lot on the agenda, so just hang on to your seats. The next thing is that we are bringing one of our speakers. You get your brochure here for the cruise. We have 1 year on, well, a little less than a year before the cruise happens. I am so very excited about this because there's also going to be education on the cruise, and Marty will tell you more about that. I will be speaking and talking about social media and giving an in-depth overview and training on different things for your business. And Don Waller will be a speaker, and I'm very honored to be sharing a platform with him. So Don, would you come up, tell us what your topic will be, and tell us about your business.
Okay. Thanks, Sherry. Hi, I'm Don Waller with Storytellers, and I help people tell their story. I spent about 40 years in broadcasting as a journalist and station manager and producer and that sort of thing. And I've told lots of stories, anything from 30 seconds, 10 seconds long to complete hour-long documentaries for PBS. But for this particular trip that we're talking about, most people don't know I'm actually a certified marketing coach. When I got into business, actually, I got the call. I came to Memphis to train at WHBQ to go to the majors, right? It's like baseball. This was like a AAA team. And I got the call to go to ABC New York as the production director, and my wife said no. We had two little bitties. She said, there's no way I'm taking these kids to Manhattan. So what do? You start your own business. And a number of ad agencies got me to produce commercials and that sort of thing for them. And over the years, I built a business. But one of the things I learned real quickly was, if I'm going to survive, I need to learn how to sell and market, right? I was on the more of the creative side, the writing side, producing side. So I became a student of marketing. And one of the books that came out about that time, this was 1984 when I actually left the station, started my business in '82. A guy named J. Conrad Levinson was on the scene, and he has, if you don't know the name, he wrote a whole series of books on guerrilla marketing, but Jay was the creator of a number of American icons like the Marlboro Man, the Jolly Green Giant, Pillsbury Doughboy, and a whole lot more. And about 20 years later, an opportunity came where I got to spend 12 weeks with Jay, and I became certified to teach his methodologies. And just like guerrilla warfare, small bands of people can take on big tough armies, right? Well, we're small little guys. We're the David against the Goliaths of the world, right? So how do you get out there and market yourself and get heard and connect with the right people? Well, that's part of what guerrilla marketing is all about, and that's what I'm going to teach on the cruise. So I hope you'll come, and it ties back into what I do with telling your story. You know, I think everyone was put here on the earth for one purpose, and whatever your purpose is, you've got to connect with the right people, and you've got to be able to tell your right story to resonate and connect with them. So that's what we do. We help you tell your story. Don Waller with Storytellers. Thank you.
I tell you, he's the best in business. Thank you so much, Don. All right, now, we have been waiting for this moment because we want information.